Good morning, dear children. So, today we are going to do the last poem, that is The Snake Trying by W.W.E. Ross. So, introduction. In the poem, the poet says that the snake tries to escape from being hit by the stick held by a person who is trying to kill it. We human beings are in a notion that snakes are very poisonous and dangerous animal, but it is not so with every snake. Secondly, none of the animals they attack intentionally. They just attack the human beings when there is a fear that they are being attacked. Then only they just attack the human being. But it's our common view, common perception that as soon as you see the snake you kill it. So the poet wants to say that all snakes are not harmful. Through his poem he want to give the message that all snakes are not harmful. Humans have a notion that snakes are dangerous and try to kill them as soon as they spot one. But this is not true. He tells us how a harmless green colored snake tries to hide behind the green bushes in order to save itself. So, stanza 1. The snake trying to escape the pursuing stick. Pursuing means approaching stick with sudden curvings of thin, long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. So, explanation of stanza 1. The snake tries to escape from being hit by the stick that is following it. And while escaping, the snake makes an elegant and non-linear moves of its body. As the snake crawls, its body twists and turns, forming fascinating shapes. And the poet fell in beauty and charm of the snake, and he had also appreciated gracious moves of the snake. So the poet is amazed at the shape and graceful slithering of the snake. Stanza 2. He glides through the water away from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. Small and green, he is harmless even to children. So, reeds here means water or marsh plants with thick stems. So, explanation. In the process to escape itself or to save itself, the snake moves through the water in order to save itself. The poet pleads to let it escape and hide behind the thick marshy plants as it is harmless. The small green colored snake is harmless even to the children. That's why he just pleads to let the snake go, don't harm him or don't hurt it. Along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green, slim reeds. Vanishes means disappeared. Ripples means the movement of water current. Slim means thin and rickety. So, explanation. Till it was spotted and chased away by the person holding a stick, it lay quietly in the sand. So the poet wants to say that the green snake was lying along the sand until it was observed by someone who started chasing. In order to save itself, the snake disappears in the ripples of water and hides in the camouflaging green bushes of the marshy plants. So he just trying to hide itself from the person who is chasing him, who is trying to hit him. So, the moral of the poem is this poem conveys that humans should not be cruel towards nature. One should not consider natural animals dangerous and harming. All the wild animals are not dangerous and harmful. They harm humans only when they feel danger for their own life. In this poem, the poet shows that a snake itself is a victim of human cruelty. Like us, other living organisms also have a life and thus a right to live on the earth. We should not harm them or kill them just because of fear. So, with this, we come to the end of the poem. This was the last poem of your syllabus. Please go through the poem. If you are unable to understand anything, please do feel free to ask me, and please do just message me the poetic devices used in this poem. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye.